Puppies and kittens, dogs and cats. It's Jeremy, founder, president, and CEO, Identity Pet Nutrition, back on here for our Built for Pets series. And today we're talking bone. More specifically, why Identity doesn't use bone in any of our products. We don't use bone because, guys, bone is essentially a cheap filler ingredient. You can buy it for about 35 cents a pound, but it'll add mass to your formulation. It adds weight. And so it ultimately cheapens the price you, the consumer, pay when you buy the pet food. Pet food companies have become really good at marketing bone. You need meat, organ, and bone, right? Guys, pets have no requirement for bone in their diet. They have requirements for essential nutrients and minerals, and you can get those minerals other ways. Some pet food companies and our canned foods accomplish that with synthetic vitamins and minerals. Or our fresh frozen, gently cooked foods accomplish it with high quality, wholesome fruits and vegetables, plus mineral salts. Things like turmeric, sea salt, eggshell, to bring things like calcium and phosphorus. It's essential for life into the diet, but at proper, complete, and balanced levels. Guys, bone's also a higher risk material. It carries a higher pathogen load. We're really concerned about limiting pathogen load in our products. There's been a lot of recalls, specifically with raw products that use a lot of bone for Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli. We recognize that's a problem. A lot of pet parents don't want that in their house. And so to help mitigate any risk of pathogens in our product, we don't use bone because it is a higher risk related material. While often ground in these diets, bone can also cause GI upset. In the worst case, it could potentially cause blockage. We just don't want to take that risk again. Lastly, the biggest problem with bone is it causes high mineral content in the diet. You may have a pet, or you may know someone with a pet that's experiencing issues like kidney disease or urinary stones, common ailments like that come from high mineral content in the diet. Bone increases the mineral content, especially calcium and phosphorus and nutrients like that, beyond what a pet can digest. And so we want to keep our mineral content appropriate and balanced for a pet on the lower side so that you, the pet parent, can decide how much calcium and phosphorus you want to feed. And a big way that we do that is not using bone. We're one of the few diets in the market that don't use bone in any of our dog or cat foods. Check us out, identitypet.com. Follow us here on Instagram for our Built for Pets series.